This video will introduce you to a web-based tool called WordPress. It's a well-known program for creating websites and blogs. In this video, you'll learn what WordPress is, how to use it, the steps you need to take to get started, and you'll see some examples. WordPress is an online website and blog creation tool, often called the easiest and most powerful blogging and website content management system in existence today. It can be used for something very simple, which is great for beginners, and it can be used for large, sophisticated websites. There are two different forms of WordPress, WordPress.com and WordPress.org. WordPress.com is the focus of this video. In addition to using it on your computer, you can get an app for your desktop and an app for your mobile device for WordPress. Go to apps.wordpress.com. How can blogs and websites be used in education? That's how many ways there are to use WordPress. In an individual classroom, it could be used for individual or group projects, as a way to share content with classmates, and as a way for professors to present content and have student discussion about that content. You may recall these essential learning outcomes from LEAP. Highlighted are just a few ways that WordPress could contribute to achieving these learning outcomes, depending, of course, on the assignments and activities for which WordPress is used. You'll start at WordPress.com. The website will walk you through setting up a new site. You actually register for your account near the end of the process. In this example, let's start with a blog. After you've selected blog, you'll choose a theme. After you get your blog set up, you can choose from many different themes. Then you'll give your site an address. Just put in a keyword or two, and WordPress will produce a list of options. The free address will end in WordPress.com. Next, you'll pick a plan that's right for you. I recommend the free plan. It's perfect for students. Now you're ready to create your free account. You'll see the username here that you selected in step 3. That's all there is to setting up your site. Ignore the bottom part of this screen. It's just WordPress making an attempt to get you to upgrade your plan. You don't need to do it. Click on View My Site. This video will show you how to get started with your own blog after you've set up the site. When you go to your site, it'll look like this. You click on My Site, you'll see all of these options along the left. Blog posts, media, comments, themes. Let's go to Settings. Here we'll be able to change the site title from the word site title and put in our own. Here I'm going to put Creative Course Design. And my site tagline will be Tips for Instructional Design. Okay, I'm ready to save those settings. And we'll go back to a site preview, and we can see here that it now says Creative Course Design. Shut that. And we're back to our menu on the left. Let's go to Blog Posts and add one. First, we'll be able to put in a title for our blog post. Here I'm going to type, Where do I start? This is a blog post about where you should start when you're doing an instructional design project. And as you'll notice, the person who's doing the typing here isn't a typing expert, but you don't have to be either. You can backspace and correct like any other word processing program. So here's the message. With any instructional design project, you want to start with your learning objectives. Why are you designing the course? What do you want participants to be able to do when they have completed the course? We can preview it first. And here is our blog post. Where do I start? Let's close that preview. We can use the little plus sign up here on the left to add media. You have choices here about what to add. You will have had to upload these things before you use them in a post. Here I'm going to click on the little pencil on the far left, and I'm going to use that in my post. There it is. It's a little big, so I can resize it. The word processing part of WordPress works just like any other word processing program. Now I can hit publish. And in just a few moments, this blog post is published on the course website, on the course blog. As you see, you can use this format for a desktop or a tablet or a phone, however you'd like to format it. People who look at it will be able to do that. Go back to my site and go to Media and Add. This will give you a chance to add any media that you'd like to put in your own posts. So in this case, I've got a file called Stock Photos Reduced, and I click on that and I go to the first one, Network of People. It's a PNG file. I open it, and now I can upload this, and you'll see it here on the left. They're giving me some instructions on the right. The first time you use any function in WordPress, you'll be given some helpful hints on how to use it. So here you see the photo that I added on the left. Now I'm going to go back to my blog post, and here it is. I'm going to go down to Edit, and I'm going to take out that image that I put in before, and now I'm going to go back and add media, and there's my image that I just uploaded, and I'll click on that and put it in. Again, it's a little big. I want to center it, and now I'll just want to resize it a little bit. There we go. And then I can update it by clicking on Update in the right-hand corner. Now again, only the creator of a post can update it or edit it. You see here that people can leave replies to comments, and you can search comments. Let's go back to my site and look at the menu again. Just look at the different options that we have here in the menu. We can share our post via any one of these options. We can also add people. We can just click on the top and add followers or email followers, and we can add people to the website so that they'll be able to look at our blog. There's some plugins that WordPress has. You'll see the ones that we get for free. This is our domain name, and then we can go back to settings, and this is where we started with the title for our blog. Now going back to the site preview, you see that under the title are three things here: Home, and that's where we are now, About. They've created an About page so you can talk about your blog. Of course, you can add as many pages as you want. These are ones that have just been created in advance for you. And then a Contact page, and they've put the media here, and this is where you can put the name of the blog, the email that you want people to use to contact you, and of course the website. Because WordPress is so widely used, there are tons and tons of videos to help you with any aspect of your site. This is a list of free tutorials on a website called iThemes.com. You can also find help on the WordPress site, and there are dozens of YouTube videos available. From your own WordPress site, you can look at lots of other WordPress blogs. Click on Reader from the top menu and you'll see lots of good examples. Here's everything you need to know. WordPress has a great free version and it's easy to use. Students will love exploring the possibilities with it. Be sure to go to WordPress.com and get started.